It is April 1st. This is Grandman at McManus Meadows. I'm gonna go do a quick cow move and then I'm gonna come back and take a look at the broom-sedge field. So let's see how that works out. This is where I had the water back a year ago, down this path on my way to the bottom. But with my new system, the water's up top, and then I've run a water line to the bottom. So see how that works. You can see off to my right, the cows are all by the water right now, and I'm sure as I walk across the field, they will come and meet me for the next paddock. We've had a fair amount of rain, but if you can remember, when it does rain, this pools up here, so it's not pooling up right now. We've got grass starting to grow, so that's good. Yeah, let's go check it out. There's the herd. Gonna get a little bit more rain today, I think. It's not gonna get above 50 degrees, so it's a little bit cool. But going into next week, we'll get back up into the 80s, which I'm sure will help the grass explode. Got goggles moving a little bit. May actually have to call them. We're starting to work on lane number 2. That'll be a little bit of what I need to do today. Gotta reconfigure my fence charger, take out some more posts that I can use to finish lane 2, and then we're 3 days away from that, something like that. Here comes the herd. .5201's at the back. Sorry about that. This will be lane 2, but you can see even in these lanes there was broom-sedge. The brown that you're seeing would have been broom-sedge from last year. Probably should have mowed it all down. And then where I am right now, they've been grazing, so see what it does over the next month or 2. and I'll give you a good view of what they're going into compared to what they've had. Still quite a bit here. I don't mind leaving it. Just going to turn around quick. So they've grazed up and up to that line, and then you can see where they're going. A lot more green tips, and that's what we're going for. Take the tips. Take the tips, fertilize, and then we'll be back again. I'm hoping in 30 days to something, some explosion of grass, and I'm sure I'm understocked, but that is what it is. All right, I'm gonna open this up and let Goggles come in for. Goggles is in first. Millie's a distant second today. Didn't take Millie long to put her head down. Here comes 5201. He's pretty excited. Wow, they grow fast. And there's his Uncle Morris. And here's Ginger. And our oldest bull, he'll be 2 this year, JB. Yeah. That'll be it for now. Thanks for tuning in. It's been about a week since we moved out of our middle meadow down to the bottom, and we've still got to move the mineral feeder down. I need to order more minerals. It's on the list for this week coming. But I thought we'd go and take a quick look at our middle meadow and then the upper meadow, our broom-sedge field. So cows were in here. We extended it probably a whole week past when we were thinking of moving down, which I think was good. We ended up down in the bottom the 1st of April. And yeah, this is all greening up nice. Going to see what it looks like where we've put the carbon down. We dropped a lot of hay in this upper part the last week. So see how the grass ends up coming through there. It's going to walk up to the broom sedge now. In this upper meadow, it's always been good around the edges. So, and I think if I was to go back a year, the edges are for sure getting wider. So that's good news. But this sort of part right here, where the cow trail goes through, this was heavily broom sedge, and it seems still early, but we'll come back and check on it in another month and see what kind of grass is growing through it. I may do a quick spot check here in a minute, see if that looks like bluegrass right there in a lot of these areas. I need to double check that, but I may do that and come back in a second. Um, some of these areas were a little bit bare. That looks like orchard grass, but not as robust as what we're seeing in the bottom. But yeah, this area right here is the area that we're trying to really impact the broom sedge, as well as the rest of it as well. But we're hoping to get this. This is year 21. We had this hay the last time. 22, we planted some seeds up here, but didn't have any cattle. 23 in October is when we got the herd. So it's really just 23 and 24 that we've been grazing. So let's see what 25 has to offer for this area. And herd is slowly growing. We're up to 6 cows from 4. I believe it would have happened faster if we had more. I'll be right back with a little bit on what kind of grasses we're seeing pop up here. Well, I'm going to need to do a little bit of research along the edges here. It's reed canary grass is what I'm finding, and then it is up in this area as well. I need to do a little research on that grass, but a lot of the fine grass that growing is Kentucky bluegrass. So we'll see what that looks like in a month on our next broom sedge update, and see what else starts to grow in here. So that'll be it for today. We'll see you again tomorrow for our move down at the bottom. And yeah, thanks for watching the journey. Hit the like and subscribe if you're interested in following along. I try to do these long form videos every 2 days with 2 moves, and then I'll throw in a short with something interesting. But in between those days, that's the routine. Thanks for watching. It is April 6th. This is Grandman of McManus Meadows. Just out to make the move today. Cows were all relaxing until I got down to the bottom here. They're hanging out close. Good morning, Morris. They're hanging out close to the water. It is time to move this water for sure. A little too much impact right here. Sorry about that. I'm going to shift it a little bit to the right of where I am right now. There's JB relaxing. I'm sure they're all going to follow. Got a little bit of work to set up for the week down here today as well. But here comes Goggles. I'll be back. I'm taking a little bit of a shortcut. I guess I can cut the angles. But Goggles and Ginger are out in front. We'll see how long it takes for them all to make it to our next paddock. Got some really good rain yesterday, and see how this week ahead looks. There's Goggles, made the turn. It's coming up on our crosswire for today. You can see the difference between this paddock I'm walking in and the one they're going in. There are 2 more paddocks between where I'm standing and the bridge and the road. So it's the 6th of the 7th, the 8th. We'll be moving into the next paddock in the 9th. Got to widen the next lane out a little bit. I'll do that today. Here comes the herd. Here comes 5201. Catching up with Mom. All right, Goggles. Flies are coming back. 5201 looks good. No flies. Got Millie taking the outside lane, and then Ginger and the brothers. Look at these guys. Morris is going to have to stop headbutting JB. He's got that little bald spot there. Good looking South Pole bulls. I make some decisions with these guys. Well, that'll be it for now. Oh, one thing I am noticing, and it looks like the hair on the bottom of JB's tail is gone too, so I'm not sure what the story there is. Whether that got frostbitten or not, but yeah, we'll see. Just back out, setting up my next lane. Cows are all relaxing, with the exception of Goggles and that Morris. Oh, he's relaxing now too. So yeah, they're all looking good. That's the end for today. Thanks for watching. We'll continue to share our journey at Grandman Ranch.